Previously on Survivor. 16 animals returned for our 4th season, and they started playing hard straight away. Early on, Fire and Dakota formed an alliance, and then Fire brought Spiky into the alliance too. The Season 2 alliance of Sharky, Mimi, Spring, and Wally went back to their old ways, forming alliances again in the new season. However, on day 4, it's time to drop your buffs. 3 new tribes were formed, including the Blue Pavula tribe, one of the worst tribes in Survivor history. Mimi, Wally, and Turtle formed an alliance that they called the Green Gang, voting out fan favorites Checkers and Lily. The tribe has spoken. The new Nakuti tribe was the most dominant in history, and it seems certain that Pavula is going to another tribal council. However, at the last immunity challenge, some Mimi magic helped Pavula finally get a win. And Tavula lost the challenge, forcing them to go to tribal. Additionally, Nakuti won the reward of sending a player from their tribe to spy on tribal council and watch the Tavulo tribe. Naturally, Fluffy volunteered. At tribal council, Fire had a choice: go with his new alliance of Dakota and Spiky, or a season 1 alliance with Josh and Moose. In the end, he chose the new alliance, as Moose, the original winner, was voted out. 12 remain, who'll be voted out tonight. Well, I have no idea what that was. Nothing personal, just a move for myself in this game. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. This vote was going to be easy. Moose stays, Dakota goes, and I didn't vote for Moose. Moose didn't vote for Moose. That means one thing: Fire flipped. And I have no idea why, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Fire, I really don't understand what happened. We were good to go, we had Moose with us, why do you want him to go home? It's complicated. There are a lot of moving pieces in this puzzle. This is the first time all game I've had blood in my hands, and it's not fun. I like Josh, and I obviously love Moose, but Dakota and I have had an alliance since day 1, and right now, that's the best path for me forward in the game. So I'm next then. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I can't make any promises. After this vote, I'm feeling totally lost in this game, and it's a tough feeling. And if it were up to me, Fire's going home next. But the problem is, it's not up to me at all. This whole reward's been a hoot, cause I get to spy on this tribe and see all this tension going down here. It's been a lot of fun, and I've got a lot of information that can be really helpful later on. And the best part is, I've got this idol clue, and tomorrow morning, I'm planning to find it. I really don't want to fight with you. Yeah, well, it's really hard for me right now because I feel like all my options are gone, and you've taken complete control of the tribe. I promise you, I don't want control. I'm just doing what's best for my game. Yeah, well, you'd think it'd be best for your game if you go with your 2 friends from Season 1. But I guess not. I do feel terrible because Josh is my friend, but I have an alliance that I think is my best option, and I do want to work with him, but after tonight, I think that door is closed. Well, at this point, there aren't many secrets in the tribe. It's me and Fire in alliance with Spiky, and that's how it is. I feel bad for Josh, but he's definitely someone who's posing a threat to us now because he's got our secret in his hands. Guys, it's late. I think bed's a good idea. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm down, but I'm not out. Fire and Dakota, you have no idea what's coming. So part of my reward for being the spy is I get an idol clue, but it's only good at this beach. We've got a challenge later today, so I've got to find it right now. After any tribal, everyone's exhausted. But for me, I didn't vote last night. I wasn't part of the team, so I'm feeling great right now, excited, and I'm gonna find it. This clue is simple, but requires you to be bold. There's a hidden immunity idol underneath the fire? Whoa! You must put out the fire and grab the idol. Are you brave enough to do this? You bet I am. Huh, it's right there. But this is risky. I'm pretty sure I can do it on my own, but just to be safe, I'm gonna get some help. Dakota! Huh? What is it, Fluffy? I need your help. Oh, I see. Right? I'm in a pickle. Right now, I trust you more than anyone in this game, so I need your help. Yeah, I'll make sure no one wakes up. Not only do I need Dakota to find this idol, I also want to make sure she knows that she's my number one in this game. So having her help me out is a huge step for us, and making sure that we have that trust and helping me find this idol. Here goes nothing. Come on, dry out. Yes! We got it? Got it. Alright, we gotta rebuild this fire quick, or they're gonna know something's up. Let's see how fast I can do this. Alright, there we go, that's something. Just keep working on it. I'm heading back to bed. What a great way to start the day. Fluffy confirmed the trust I have in him, and he found the idol. And on top of that, I've got Fire working with me, and Spiky too. Things have gone great recently, and I'm really excited. Wow, this is huge. I mean, game-changing, big stuff right here. I've got a great ally, power in the game, and information. I would say my secret mission was an absolute success. Come on in, guys. Tavula and Nakuti, getting your first look at the new Tavulo tribe. Moose voted out at the last tribal council. Oh no. Yikes. Addressing the elephant in the room, Lenny and Spring as former winners. What are your thoughts on the first winner being voted out of the game? It's scary, Jeff. Lenny and I both know there's a target on our back, but this is the first time in a game it actually feels real. I second that. There's certainly comfort with winners still being in the game, and now with Moose gone, it's only down to 2 of us, and that's a lot more frightening. Alright, well here we are on day 13, and we're down to 4 from Season 1, 4 from Season 2, and 4 from Season 3. You guys ready for today's challenge? Yes, sir. Let's do it. Alright, for this challenge, everyone's going to drop their buffs. This is not a challenge, we are switching tribes. Whoa! Oh my, yes! In this bag are 12 marbles. 6 are red, and 6 are yellow. Grab your marble, but keep it concealed. Alright, on the count of 3, reveal your marble. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Oz. Goodbye, Green Gangs. See ya, Fire. Bye, Josh. Sharky. Wally. Hey, Dakota. Same tribe for real now. Alright, looking at our new arrangements, we've got Turtle, Fire, Sharky, Lenny, Spring, and Wally on the new Tavulo. And Fluffy, Dakota, Mimi, Josh, Spiky, and Tom on the new Nakuti. Alright guys, got nothing else for you? Head back to your new camps. Wow, it is nice here. Yeah, these benches are cool. An amazing shelter. Thanks. I'm not overjoyed for the tribe swap because our old team was exceptional, but this is actually a pretty good camp and everyone here is a really interesting player, so I'm excited. It's so good to see you again, Wally. You too, Sharky. I'm so happy. I've gotten so lucky because I had a terrible tribe and now I'm swapped onto a tribe with Sharky. I couldn't be happier, and we have a great team and I'm excited to go do some challenges and have some fun. How have you been so far? Well, the first round was tough with Susie, but after that, it's been smooth sailing. Opposite for me. First round was easy, the rest of it, our tribe was terrible. I hate seeing Moose go. Yeah, only more reason for us to stay together. Playing this game after I won is very different than the first time, and there's a certain bond that forms with the winners. So seeing Moose being voted out is really scary because you don't know if it was because he's a winner, and if other players are going to target you because of that. I think it'd be stupid to not work together. If it's me and you, I know you're close with Sharky and Wally. That's 4 right there. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't work. It is so good to see you again, Fire. You too, Turtle. When you're playing Survivor, a very strong bond forms, and Fire and I were best friends through the entirety of Season 1. Sure, you voted me out, but it was at the very end out of necessity, so I have no hard feelings. I'm very nervous about a potential Surf and Turf alliance, the same one as last time. Everyone knows the story of the famous Surf vs. Turf alliance. It was Spring, Sharky, Wally, and Mimi, and they got together at the merge and ran the entire game. We've got 3 of them here on a tribe of 6, and that's dangerous. So Turtle, being my friend, is my best choice for an ally, and hopefully we can figure something out. Turtle, I'm going to tell you something top secret, but I think it's going to help us both in the long term. Whoa, what is it? I have an alliance with Dakota and Spiky, and I want you to be in it. Whoa, so you voted out Moose. Shh. Yeah, I did. It may seem counterintuitive to invite Turtle to the Alliance, seeing how I just voted out Moose, one of our Season 1 friends. But my entire goal of the Alliance is to fill it with under-the-radar players, and Moose is anything but. I know that Moose is our friend, but you can't ally yourself with the winner of Season 1. He's a huge target. I totally understand. This whole thing sounds great. I'm down. It was certainly surprising to hear that Moose was taken out by Fire, but at the same time I completely understand. And hearing about his alliance is something that really intrigues me because we've been friends since Season 1, and I'm glad to see it stayed that way, so yeah, I definitely do plan to join it. And the best thing is, I do have friends in this tribe besides him. I'll tell you one thing, Fire. You shouldn't worry about the Surf and Turf Alliance targeting you at this beach, because I got close with Wally back at our last camp, and I'll put in a good word. Thank you. Wow, that's cool. Alright guys, we could not have asked for a better spot. Yes, we cannot mess this up. 3 of us on a tribe of 6 is huge. What luck. Ideally, we'd find a 4th. What do you think, Spring? Well, personally, I've got a connection with Lenny, so I'd say he wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, hold on. At our last camp, me and Mimi and Turtle got very close, so maybe he'd be the 4th. Well, that's good. Either way, there are options. Yep, but nothing to worry about until we lose a challenge, right? Right. Welcome guys, this is our camp. Yep, make yourselves at home. Once again, the game takes a turn, and we're on new tribes now. And it's tough because our team last time was very, very strong. But this time, it's looking alright, and Fluffy and I are good friends, so it should work out pretty well. Do you always have sleeps in the caves? We've thought about it, but it's pretty moist in there, and our shelter's not too bad. In our first season together, I was never really a fan of Tom, but this time around, he's actually a pretty funny guy and he's a great presence around camp. It's a nice surprise. See, I gotta do a limbo whenever I go in the shelter. Yeah, when I was a kid, my body grew a lot, but I guess my brain never did. See, you just gotta grab this and swing your way up. Yeah, he's still a bit much sometimes, but it's nice seeing him be friendly with the entire tribe. I definitely have mixed feelings about the tribe swaps. On one hand, I'm on a much stronger tribes now because before, the green gangs was not very strong. But on the other hand, I don't really have any alliances on this tribes. I gotta say, I was a big fan of yours in Surf vs. Durf. Thank you. The whole plans is tribal integrations. The Mimi Magics is not just physicals, it's socials too. Dakota, we're in a great spot right now. I've got my idol, and you and I can bring back the wolf pack. Yeah, it's great to be in the same tribe again. We've got to avenge Checkers. Yeah, I really wonder what happened there. Well, we could ask Mimi, but I don't know if I want to find out. For one reason or another, our good friend Checkers went home second, and he was on Mimi's tribe. So we're a bit wary of him, but at the same time, Dakota and Josh definitely are not aligned, so that's also something to be careful of. Spiky and I are solid. Alright, that's good for us. And I think Tom can be on our side too. Hey guys. Hey Spiky, liking the tribe so far? For me, this whole thing is kind of like out of the frying pan and into the fire. My last tribe, I was on the very bottom, and this one's not much better. But at the same time, there are some options for me, so I've got work to do. Alright, here's the deal. Dakota and Spiky have an alliance. Alright, I'm listening. I was on the outs in our last tribe, and I really don't want to have it happen again. I think you and I can work together and turn this game upside down. Yeah, I mean right now I'm an open book, so I'm definitely hearing you. Now I haven't been to tribal council yet, but I have to say, I have no interest in strategy talk right now. We just got here, haven't lost a challenge yet, and Josh is trying to form an alliance. So, I'm open to it, but I really have no interest at the moment. I really want Dakota gone, but if it can't be her, I just don't want it to be me. So I'm getting talked to by Josh about an alliance. I'm not surprised at all. When I was a spy, all I could see was that he was bad news. I think right now it's all about teamwork, not strategy. Hey, I agree with you. Although it wouldn't be a bad idea for us two to stick together. I'd say so. I'm no geniuses, but from what I can tell, the tribe is pretty divided. So my best plans right now is to lay lows, make friends, let everyone else talks, and hopefully when the time comes, I can find some friends to work with. Come on in, guys. Alright, and since we swapped, neither tribe has immunity, so I'll just have it right here. Are you ready for today's challenge? Yes. Ready. In today's challenge, you will go one at a time to catch some fish, then race to a puzzle, and first to finish the puzzle wins immunity. There are 7 fish to catch, so someone's going twice. We'll give you a minute to strategize, and then we'll begin. Alright, we got Spring up first for Tavulo, and Fluffy up first for Nakuti. Survivors ready. Go! They're each gonna go twice, so clearly these are the 2 best fishermen in the tribe, and Spring already has one. There we go. Ugh, this is tough. Turtle is now up for Tavulo. I got one! Fluffy's got his first fish. There we go. Got one, Jeff. Turtle has Tavulo's second, as now Josh is trying for a fish. It's now Josh and Wally. Yeah! That's 2 for Nakuti. Oh yes, what luck! Wally has Tavulo's fish 3, as Spiky's going for fish 3 for Nakuti. Woohoo! Spiky has fish 3, as now Lenny's going for fish 4. This is not easy. Let's catches the fishes. Aw man, I just can't get one. Yas! Thanks to Mimi, Nakuti has their first lead in the challenge. Finally, let's do this. On her first try, Dakota has a fish. Yes. Whoa! My bad, Dakota. Sorry, Sharky. As Dakota puts back her fish, she has a run-in with Sharky. You would think if anyone can catch fish, it would be him. Ah. Alright, here we go. Both Sharky and Tom grab a fish at the same time. The fish are back, and Fire and Fluffy are on the course. Alright, last one. Got one. I cannot figure this out. Springs up again, trying to catch Fluffy and give Tavulo the lead in the puzzle. Yes! Easy. Alright, we're good. Wally and Fire are the 2 designated puzzle makers for Tavulo, as Fluffy still struggles. This blows. Oh, finally! Fluffy is keeping Nakuti in it, as puzzle work begins. Alright guys. It's now Dakota and Mimi versus Fire and Wally. It's easy to find spots for 6 pieces in this puzzle, but a spot for the 7th is the hardest. Alright, good start. Hold on. There's a small gap there. There's gotta be a better piece. Okay. Yes, I like it. Are you sure? This one's nowhere close. No, it's not it. There's gotta be one now. Progress is... Yeah, Wally, look. It's flush. Okay, more progress. Yes, and now we use this piece. Alright, it's great. It's just one left. Come on, come on. Now the big one. No, that has to be it. Come on, it's so close. Yes, good. 2 to go. Oz. It's not going in, Mimi. We're wrong. Yes, I can see that. That's 6. Will the last one fit? You did the honors. Done. Tavulo wins immunity. Yeah. Aw, mans. It's okay, Mimi. For once in a challenge, I helped. Way to go, Wally. Alright, Tavulo, immunity is yours. No tribal tonight, come on and get it. Hooray, guys! Alright, and as for you, Nakuti, you've got a date with me at Tribal Council, where one of you is going to be the 5th player voted out of Survivor Best of the Beasts. You got the afternoon to decide who it's going to be. I'll see you there. Tough loss, guys. You could say that again. Tough loss, guys. Alright, not literally. Wow, I'm embarrassed. I lost us the challenge today, and that's not what I do. I show up to challenges, I win them, I get out. And to lose today and have it be my fault is like losing a part of my identity. That's who I am. I have to play the idol tonight, I think. Fluffy, what are you talking about? Alright, it was one bad challenge. You are still the best competitor on the team. Yeah, you're right. I just hate to lose. Yeah, you're fine. But right now it's down to business. We gotta find out who we're voting for. Right now I feel pretty good with you, me, Tom, and Spiky, right? Yeah, and then choose between Josh or Mimi. Right now Tom and Fluffy are pretty close, and me and Spiky are, well, we're aligned. So it's looking pretty good for the four of us, and it's down to a choice between Josh and Mimi. Spiky, what do you think? Personally, I'm fine with either. With Josh, we're finishing the job from last tribal, and with Mimi, we're taking out a threat. Yeah, both do have their pros, but both have their cons as well. Hey, Tom, come here a minute. Alright. We're thinking us four tonight. Yeah, sure. The question is, do we go for Josh or go for Mimi? Wow, tough one. I mean, Mimi, he's got a lot of friends here, but Josh is kind of a giant question mark. Mimi's predictable, Josh has no allies. I really don't know. I think right now it's hard to tell me and Dakota apart because I'm a lone wolf. I feel isolated right now, and no one wants to align with me. I'm definitely scared, but I think Mimi's a bigger threat. I want Dakota out, but I think that if I want to stay around, he's got to go home. Hey, Tom. I think I'm starting to realize that it's either me or Mimi tonight. Unfortunately, that does seem to be the case. I just don't get it. Am I really a threat? Some say you are, others say not. But more than Mimi? I mean, he's got 3 friends in the other tribe. If we merge at 10, that's 4 out of 10. That's pretty dangerous to me. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of things to consider. Thanks. Talking to Josh, he does have good points. And Mimi is a huge threat. If it were up to me, I'd say Mimi goes home. But the problem is, I'm in a group of 4. And if I want to keep them happy and keep my friends, then I'd say Josh could be the best option to vote out. I can't say I'm in a good spots. I'm on the bottoms, have no friends yet. Goshes, it's gonna be scary as tonight. But I really do think that I can stay if I play it smarts. Spock is, I'm no idiot, I know that I'm on the chopping blocks tonight. I would love to stay as those. Yeah, but what value is there keeping you over Josh? I don't know. I'm friendlies, I'm funs, I'm good for team morales. I mean, Josh is cool, but I'm Mimi's. Mimi's definitely in trouble. And I do feel kind of bad, but, you know, it's our alliance on top, and hopefully we can make the right choice tonight. I'm dead. Dakota, I want it to be us making the choice tonight. Not Fluffy, not Tom, us. Yeah, and I think that for us, we really are in the middle. We've got something against Josh, and honestly nothing against Mimi except for the fact that he's got a lot of friends. I do think Mimi's in a better spot than he thinks, but at the same time, is Josh that big of a burden for us? I don't know. Regardless, let's make this choice together, and then let Fluffy and Tom know. They'll listen to me. I mean, honestly, Tom, I don't really care who goes home. I just don't want it to be us. Yeah, it won't be us. We're in control. Just make the right choice tonight. I definitely want to build that trust with Dakota and Spiky. Yeah, that's priority number 1. It's pretty simple tonight. Option A or option B. The problem is, and it's always this thing in Survivor, both options have consequences and both options have rewards. Gotta weigh them out and see what's best for us. Alright guys, so here we are. A hectic last 72 hours. A tribe swap, you lose the challenge, and now here you are, Tribal Council. Tom, in what way did the swap change the game? Well, there's the obvious ones of changing tribe strengths and putting new players on the beach, but in general it changed our outlook on the game. If you were in a bad spot, you're now maybe in a better one. If you were in a good spot, maybe you're in a worse one. What do you think, Mimi? Did the tribe swap help or hurt you? I think it's fair to say it hurts, Miz. Everyone knows that. I'm not in the majorities. Spiky, does sound about right? Is Mimi out of the loop? If Mimi is right and he's out of the loop, that means I'm in the loop. And so I guess I hope so. I hope he's right. Weigh in here, Josh. You're on a new camp, but still with players you played with on your last camp. Does it feel about the same, or is it different? It feels pretty similar, but that's not a good thing. I felt like I was in the bottom of my last tribe, and I feel the same way here. How about you, Dakota? Being with Josh before on your old tribe, does it feel similar or different?
I would say my position in the tribe compared to Josh is about the same that it was. But in terms of the tribe as a whole, it's totally different. A lot has changed.
Alright, switching gears to the challenge now. You guys lost immunity, and Fluffy, for a guy like you, this doesn't happen often. No, I gotta say, I was quite embarrassed today. It was not my finest showing, and I wasn't proud of how I played. Do you feel like that will play a factor in tonight's vote? I really hope not. These guys know who I am and know what I'm capable of, so I think it'd be a pretty bad idea to vote me out over that. Pretty sure at the moment we know pretty much what's happening and who the target is. Yeah, it's either me or Mimi. Wish I could say I disagreed. So Tom, tonight, is it set in stone who's going home? Do you guys know who it is? I think none of us would be on this season if we weren't able to recognize that nothing's set in stone until you read the votes. But in general, we know what's happening, so yeah, I feel like we're pretty much solid to go. Jeff, might I be allowed to make a pitch for myself? Feel free. I know that recently I've been pretty much on the outs the entire time, but I think I'm a player who you guys can safely go forward with. On the contrary, there's a player here who is a major threat to all of us, and keeping him around longer is just not beneficial to anyone. Alright, and as these whispers happen, Mimi, do you have any final words? All you can do is praise, and hope it works out. Alright, and with that, it is time to vote. Tom, you're up. I feel bad, but if it's not yours, it's me's. If I survive this vote, I truly believe I can make a deep run in this game.
Wish I could have played with you. This is the best option going forward, though. Sorry.
I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I will read the votes. The first vote, Josh. Mimi. That's 1 vote Josh, 1 vote Mimi. The 3rd vote, Josh.
Oh, come on. Wows.
Josh. That's 3 votes Josh, 1 vote Mimi. The 5th player voted out of Survivor Best of the Beasts. Josh.
Dang. That's so disappointing. It is. Thanks, guys. No problem. Josh, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. From what I can tell, this tribe is mostly united. It's up to you to see if it will stay that way. Grab your things, head back to camp. Good night.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor. Mimi's feeling isolated.
Yaz, if we loses, I'm done's.
Fluffy decides to hatch a plan.
Tom, I've got a crazy idea, and I need your help.
And at Tavulo, there are many alliances. The 3 of us are good.
Hey, we're good. Yes, you and I are good.
Look, we're good.
It was a tough time out there, and I think I made a few mistakes, and obviously this time was not as fun as my first time, but all in all, it's pretty good. I probably overreacted to the moose vote, and in general just kind of isolated myself, but I had a good time, and I'm glad I came out, so yeah, rooting for the rest of the guys.